Today in the Forge in Roblox, I'm going to craft, in front of your eyes, one of the best weapons in the game, or maybe not. I might fail from the RNG. If this sounds interesting to you, go ahead and hit the red subscribe button, become part of the first 300k OGs on the channel, and let's get into the video. You're probably wondering how to make the best weapon in the game, and it's not what you think. Everyone seems to think that it's a katana, but those days are behind us. We have new information, new data, and the best weapon is either a colossal two-handed sword or a straight sword. Come and check this out. This spreadsheet is going to help you with endgame crafting. It has a whole list for katanas, a list for straight swords, a list for gauntlets, and a list for possible colossal swords, as well as all the stats they will provide, and then the amount of damage they're going to deal. And I'm obviously going to have a link to this spreadsheet in the description down below. But why am I choosing to craft a straight sword? This spreadsheet has another tab called Basic Information. When you click it, it gives you some critical information. Right here is a list of every weapon in the game, and it shows you all of their weapon damage, as well as their weapon speed, i.e. how many times do they swing in 1 second. And when you take the weapon damage and the weapon speed, you get the true DPS or damage per second number, and certain things are going to stand out to you. Anything in the red you don't want to do, but anything in the green you do want to craft. And what categories are those? Straight swords and colossal swords. The colossal swords are fantastic. Almost every single one, if not every single one you craft, is going to be a fantastic weapon. When you look at the colossal sword category and you go down to all the different variations, you're going to notice something. All of them are in the green, and all of them are among the top weapons in the game, with the #1 weapon in terms of damage per second being over here, the Dragon Slayer. But there's one small problem. That Dragon Slayer is a 1 in 16 chance. But that is a great thing about crafting the Greatsword. Regardless of which version you get, one of the 4, you're going to get a weapon that's easily a top 6 or top 5 weapon in the game. But there's one big catch when it comes to Greatsword crafting, and that is the amount of materials necessary. Switch back over to the main information tab and take a look at the materials necessary to craft these great swords. If you want to craft endgame or insane great swords, you're looking at 12 Darkright or 25 Darkright. These are really hard to acquire, and that's why there's an advantage to crafting a straight sword. Best in slot straight swords only require 3 or 4 Darkright. That is a massive difference, allowing you to craft 5 or 6 straight swords for every great sword. But Kro, you're asking, why don't you just do that all the time? Well, there's a pitfall, and that pitfall is called the falchion. The most common straight sword you get at 1 of 1 is a falchion. 1 in every other chance, you're going to get a scimitar, 1 in every 4, a rapier, and 1 in every 16, the best weapon in the game, the Chaos Sword. Here is the problem. Most of the time, you're gonna get a falchion, and sometimes you'll get the cutlass, the rapier, or the chaos sword. And the cutlass, the rapier, and the chaos sword are all top weapons, but the falchion is a 17 rank weapon with a mediocre DPS. So while it's a fraction of the materials to craft a straight sword, the odds of you not getting a falchion are kind of poor. And to let you know, I've already tried to craft 1 straight sword with Darkright, and I got a falchion, and it was trash. So this is going to be my second attempt at crafting a half decent or really good straight sword. I'm dead here in this video in front of your eyes. So how do we acquire the materials necessary to craft some of the best weapons in the game? First and foremost, all of the best weapons in the game require the following ingredient, and that is Darkright and or Demonite. Every single one of these require Darkright. Every single one. Before, when you get to mid and late game, you can do other versions such as Ore, Rivolite, Magmite, etc. So before you get to those final weapons, you can make use of your Ore, etc. But Darkright is where it's at. How do we farm Darkright? Well, we have to go to the final zone in the game. Take your cannon up to the cave like this, make your way into the cave and go up the ramp on the right, take the first right, and then you're going to see this pit here that people are mining, and once the stones are out of the way, you can come down into the pit. And down here, amongst all the strongest mobs in the game, you're looking for these, volcanic rock. And only in these volcanic rock can the best materials spawn. Now there's a bit of a trick. You notice how this person has left this thing unfinished, because you can see the ore that's inside once you mine it halfway, and none of those ore are what you're looking for. There's no Darkright, there's no Demonite, etc. so you leave it alone. And then in 30 seconds, it will spawn, and then you smack it again, and hopefully you get Darkrai. So you're farming this rare material, and you're doing your best to get Darkrai, and then you're making your straight swords. The other reason why I'm choosing straight sword over a great sword is I want to craft my armor one day. And as you can see, right now I'm currently in the late game era using mithril and such, but if I ever want to get into end game or insane, I need 10, 14, and 16 Darkrai per attempt at endgame armor. As such, I'm going for straight swords and using 3 or 4 Darkrai so I can try and get to the endgame armor crafting sooner. Speaking about late game armor crafting, I do need to make a helmet. My helmet is still epic. Let's smack that together real quick and hopefully I get lucky. This is my 4th attempt. Yes, 4th attempt crafting a helmet. The helmet is a 50-50 chance. Watch this. The late game helmet is 9 mithril, 9 uranium, and 9 obsidian. The obsidian being the hardest to get, you get that from the volcanic rocks, and rarely it's epic. Obsidian is a hardcore bottleneck. We'll switch to armor. I made that mistake once before. We will drop in the 9 mithril. They said 9 mithril first. Doesn't matter which is first, no, but I will follow the recipe to a T. The 9 mithril followed by the 9 uranium. You only need 1 piece with uranium because its effect doesn't stack. And then 9 obsidian. If you notice, and I scroll all the way up here, my heavy helmet is basically a 50% chance. I've already crafted heavy leggings and medium chest plate before. I have yet to craft the heavy helmet. Will this be different? We're going to do this before we craft the weapon. Please, please, please. That's really big. That's a chest plate. Are you kidding me? That's 4 in a row. 4 attempts in a row and I don't get my helmet. This is insane. Let's hope that the bad luck of this will help me get some good luck when I craft my straight sword. So if I craft another falchion, I'll get 2 falchions in a row and I'll have wasted 6 Darkrai. Oh, that'd be so painful. I've told you how to farm it. I told you why I'm doing straight swords. You can choose to do what you want. Link in the description down below for the spreadsheets. Let's craft this weapon. Because right now, I'm currently using a pair of gauntlets that I don't want. I wanted a katana at the time and I got gauntlets. Now, I'm trying to craft the straight sword. The straight sword I'm trying to craft is the 3 Darkrai, 2 Ior, 2 Magmite sword. It is the 2nd or 3rd best sword in the game. I want this recipe because I do want some weapon damage, but I'm also getting a really good AoE explosion as well. We're gonna make sure we're on weapon. We're gonna do 1, 2, 3 Darkrai, 2 Ior, and 2 Magmite. Double check, triple check, 3 Darkrai, 2 Ior, 2 Magmite, 3 Darkrai, 2 Ior, 2 Magmite. We're on weapon. The best chance. We want a chaos. We'll be fine with a rapier. If I get a cutlass, I'll be happy. If I get a falchion, I cry. Or if I get gauntlets, it's even worse. Could you imagine if I get gauntlets? Oh man, I'm nervous. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Give it a click. Don't be gauntlets. Don't be gauntlets. It's long. That's good. Is it a rapier? I don't think it's a chaos sword. Please be a rapier. That'd be sweet. 1, 2, 3. It's a falchion! No! 2 in a row. 2 in a row. Falchions. Are you kidding me? I just wasted another 3 Darkrai. I've wasted 6 Darkrai crafting falchions. 2 in a row. What are these odds? It looks so cool. Is it better than what I'm currently using? 79 damage? Let's take a look and see if it's better than I'm currently using, right? I can't believe I can't. You get to witness my pain live right here. My weapon is 74 base damage. This weapon is 79 base damage. It is technically better, so I will use it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully your luck is better than mine when you're crafting your amazing straight swords. If this video was useful to you, go ahead and hit subscribe. Become part of the first 300k OGs on the channel. And as always, guys, thank you very much for watching.